Hey guys, ID here. Welcome to the 11th episode of Design Journal. In this episode, we're going to design a logo for a gaming news website. So this is the 8th design brief that was sent in to me by 30logos.com, and as you can see on your screen, it's from Michelle Wu, and she's from Spark, which is a video game news website. And so for the logo, what they want is a dark background, so it cannot have a light or white background, and they want something like orange, red, or yellow that can represent a spark, flame, fire, etc. And so yeah, since the name and the company is all about hot gaming news, I guess that makes sense. And so they've also attached some logos in the attachments from the mail. And as you can see, all of them are really clean logos, and one of them has a flame on a robot's head, and the other two have flames in some way. And so yeah, so this is the direction that they want to go, and with all the information we have, let's get into it. So here we go. As usual, I started off by writing the name of the company down on the artboard, which in this case was Spark, and quickly got on to making some sketches of what the logo could be. And one of the ideas that I had pretty early on in the process was we could make a flame and add an S to the side of it, and I think that would look good and would fulfill all of their conditions as well. And so yeah, I just thought we could try it out, and so I got into making something that looks much more like the final product. And so yeah, I was trying out different ways of doing it. I tried out the golden ratio as well, which took quite a while but didn't actually look that good. So yeah, it works, but you need to know how it works. I don't. So yeah, there that is. And so yeah, so I then dropped the idea of doing it with golden ratio, and did it in a way that looked good to me. And so yeah, so the S and the flame was done, and then I added these another sort of stroke to make it like the complete flame shape. But yeah, it sort of didn't feel that good because it was fighting with the legibility of the letter S in particularly at this moment. And so there needs to be another way to do it, because that little thing over there was it did not look that good. Plus it was fighting with the legibility. I tried using a width tool to fix something, but yeah, it didn't help that much. Then I adjusted the stroke profiles, and still it wasn't that good of a solution. And so I made it smaller, bigger. I was trying to keep it because that would make the upper part of the flame. But I didn't want it to fight with the legibility of S, because if you're making something that has an alphabet or type, the first thing that you need to make sure is the type is legible and visible easily. And so yeah, so I had another idea, like I could make the flame filled and the S sort of filled in another color. And so yeah, this is me trying it, and yeah, this works well. Sorry for the colors, like this was a really rough process, and so I didn't really focus on what colors to use at this point. It was just about seeing if different colors would help or not, and it sure did. But I need to make some adjustments to my design, and so what I did was to simplify it. I removed the upper part that was giving me some problems early on, and yeah, so this is the sort of the final design. I mean, how it would look like, because yeah, this is a flame, sort of. You can make it a flame, whatever. Then I added the S, and the stroke profile I used was this one from which is a stock stroke profile available in Adobe Illustrator. And this one was looking really good. It looked like sort of a yin yang, the symbol that I don't know, like you see it in Kung Fu Panda or whatnot. And so yeah, so now then it was time for coloring the logo. I didn't actually focus on putting it on a white background and coloring it, since this was one of their requirements, that they want a dark background. So I just just started to color it on a black rectangle black background. Because I wanted to make sure that it looks good on dark background. The light background was not a priority. And so yeah, so I wanted to make the flame look like a flame, and then the S, like a really standout feature. So I thickened the stroke up, because the one that is on the black thing is a really thin S. So this one looks okay, I guess. The S, and yeah, so I colored it up and it looked good. Then it was time to add the type. Um, as usual, I used three different cases: uppercase, lowercase, and the title case. And then I tried out different fonts, different styles of fonts. So what I ended up using was Avenir Next Demi Bold, and that's it. So this is the final logo, as you can see on the screen, and as you can see, I've tried to get all the requirements right in the logo. It's a flame, as you can see, it's got the flaming colors. I've used the orange to yellow gradient because I guess the flame is also colored this way, or maybe it just looked good, so I put it that way. Plus, I added an S, with the side of it, so that it's not just a flame, and it indicates that the name starts with an S or something. And in my opinion, it looks good. I really love to hear from you guys. What do you think about the design and the videos in general? And as usual, keep hitting me up on my social media. I'm really active on them and would love to have a conversation with you guys. And yeah, actually, if you want a free logo for yourself, there's a story highlight on my Instagram. You can go there, watch it, and yeah, claim a free logo. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Stay tuned because more stuff is coming really soon. Okay, bye.